I'm at a brand new record fair. Join me as I go around and seek out some rare vinyl. Greg, I'm back. Oh no! So I'm in the lovely village of Cranleigh in Surrey, and I'm visiting the Cranleigh Record Fair. It's a brand new one. And I'm going to go around and check out some punk, new wave. The fair's run by Greg. He's always really pleased to see me. Greg, I'm back. Oh no! Please no. Charming. Okay, so let's start the episode. So let's have a look. So we've got some nice punk there on the walls and a bit of craft work. There's some bargain singles there, but let's have a look at these. So we've got Subhumans. So that's the Evolution album, Religious Wars there. I love the Subhumans, and if you do too, do check out the episode on the channel where I interview them. It's got some really nice clips of them playing live as well. So what's this? Peel, This Is Not a Love Song. Nice. Okay, UK subs. X-Ray Specs. Oh, go back. There's the Clash. Now, you probably don't know, or you might know, the Clash logo was actually designed by Nick Egan, and there's a really good episode on the channel where we talk about his career and stuff that he worked with. Anti-Nowhere League, did you see that? I just went past that. What's that? Public Image Limited, Killing Joke. Oh, Peel. That one's not in a picture sleeve. This Is Not a Love Song. Okay, and then we got the Ruts, the Defects. Okay, oh, here we go. Anti-Nowhere League and Anti-Nowhere League pitch disc. And I will mention that Animal, the lead singer, is actually an author. He's written an autobiography and he's written a novel as well. And I've picked up a copy of it because I've read a paragraph of it and it sounded really interesting. Okay, what's this? What's this? Jimmy Lydon. I think this was the band that John's brother was in, and I think John Lydon is also credited as being a producer. Youth, I think. Do you see Youth there? Okay. And then what's this? Charming. Okay, right. That's that. Let's carry on down here. What we got here? Okay, so remember I tell you, the records behind the counters are always the interesting bits and pieces. So I always like to show you these ones. What's this one? Beatles, Hard Day's Night. Okay, there's Prince hiding away there. Okay, let's turn around and go over here. Okay, we've got some books. Psychic TV, T-Rex. And here's a little crate with some magazines. And what's this? Okay, so 60s. Prog rock. Okay, nothing that interesting there. Okay, what's that? Uptight, The Velvet Underground. Stephen Tintin Duffy, who actually changed his name to Stephen Duffy because I don't think he was allowed to call himself Tintin. And what's this? The Police Release. Now, I picked up a copy of that book, right? And it had 3 signed photos of the band. Don't you worry about that. What's this? Echo and the Bunnymen. Wham. Club Fantastic. What's this? Police again, is it? Yeah, Police. What's that? Smash Hits, is it? Yeah. Gary Newman tour programme from 1980. That's nice. 29 quid, I think that was. Toya. I have mentioned I've got a Toya episode on the channel which I've never edited and I've never put it up and no one's ever said, can you put it up? So if you want to see it, let me know and I'll do it. What's this? Yazoo. Guided Tour 1982. That's nice. You may be aware one of the first interviews I did on the channel was with Vince, actually. If you haven't checked it out, I'll put a link in the old description. You can check that out. There you go, Yazoo. I wonder if I'm going to find any more Erasure stuff actually while I'm going around. It's that Supertramp, Doors. What's that? Okay. That's the way it is promo. See that? Okay. There's the Doors. 250 quid? Did you see that? Goodness. Right, what's this? £10 each or 3 for 25. Okay, Punk and New Wave. Let's have a look here. What's it we got? The Jam. Okay, let's go. Now, I don't show you every record at the fair. Okay, Beatles. Obviously, that would take forever. So what I'm doing... Oh, look at that. First pressing. What I'm doing is I'm just showing you a snapshot. Paul McCartney, sung by the world's greatest artist. I'm giving you a snapshot of the sort of stuff that you can find at this brand new fair. You know, I normally do the Ashtead Record Fair. I've got another one coming up at Ashtead, and I've got by George Martin. I've got a fair coming up at Ripley. So there's two new. What's that? Beatles 65, £30 excellent. Okay. And there's... Okay. So they always mix the Beatles and the Rolling Stones together. I don't like them doing that. I wish they'd separate them, but there you go. Rolling Stones. Okay. Okay. So tell me in the chat. Oh, the Beatles Yellow Submarine. Nothing is real. Told you that. They've actually bought out Corgi. Have bought out the little toy. You know, the one from the 60s. They bought it out again. So if you're into that, check it out. Search Corgi. I'll tell you what. I'll put a link in the description. Make it easy for you. Okay, let's get going through here. Da, da, da. What's that? Oh, Stones. Right. Tell me in the chat. I was going to say, sorry about this. Tell me in the chat the best thing you've got at a record fair. People have been very honest and told me bits and pieces they've got. There's Kraftwerk, Autobahn. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh. Yeah. Ruben of the Jets. Fairport. There we go. Hang on. We're coming on to the 12-inch singles. Bear with me. Bear with me. Hang on. Let's get some space. Make some space. What's that? Westworld. Was that? Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. Hang on. Oh yeah. Keep going. Funboy 3. What's that? Tunnel of Love. Two Tribes. Yeah, Two Tribes. What's that long? No. When I first heard the 12-inch of Two Tribes, you know, the one with the air raid warning, it blew my mind. It was the most incredible thing that I'd ever heard, and I think it still sounds great today. Anyway, let's carry on. Big Country, Marilyn. Oh, hello. Now, is that the rare? No. There's two 12-inches of that Adamant track. Now, I've already got that one, but there's a rarer one. That wasn't it. Okay, Michelle Shocked. Okay, right, let's carry on. Now look at this. This is like a bargain. Sandra. She's the voice of Enigma. Did you know that? Tarzan, but oh my god. Oh gosh. Oh, hello. Action Man is here. Look at that. Authentic battle sounds. Look at that. Okay. I'm going to get that. And what's this? London Tram. Transport. Look. What? These are records of train sounds. Look at them. Industrial Engine. Imagine playing that. Well, I'm getting them. Don't you worry about that. I'm getting them. Because this is cheap. This box. There's police. Cool. Oh my god, another one of them. this box. I think it was 4 for £1, wasn't it? I can't remember. Where was it? Hang on. Oh, is that the same one again? Oh, for daily. Oh, bad manners. Do like bad manners. Okay, right. Look at that. Yeah, 30p each and 4 for £1. That's cheap as chips, isn't it? There you go. There's that Sandra one. Action Man. I'm having that. I'm having that one. That one. That one. That one. That's £1. That's £1. That's £1. Hang on. I've got to get another one. Oh, there you go. I'll get that. I'll get that to make it up to £2. Right. Okay. Now what we got here? What we got here? Oh yeah. TV and film stuff. Now, would you like me to do an episode just about film and TV records at fairs? I don't know. I always like to include them because I think they're interesting. Look at Snoopy the Red Baron. Look at that. I actually, on a different note, I picked up a Snoopy CD of, oh hello, Emmanuel. Goodness. Oh. The Magic of the Art Synthesizer. Conducted by Bert Page. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, I picked up a Snoopy. Oh, hang on. A dance fancy inspired by Close Encounters. Conducted. Oh my God. Fly Me to the Moon. Oh my goodness me. Right, and here we go. We got. Hang on, what was it? You Only Live Twice, John Barry. Now, oh, do you see his face? Now, I did say my favourite Bond is what's that? I'll never forget what's his name. That's Oliver Reed, isn't it? Rush with Love, yeah. Now, oh, yeah, I did say my favourite Bond. Oh, hang on, let's move that. My favourite Bond is Roger Moore, and there's the Octopussy. £10. That's not bad, is it? Sung by Rita Coolidge, who I think it was her birthday last week. I think. I could be wrong. Return of the Seven. And what's that? The Trap. Look at that. Look at that. Oliver Reed. And what's that? $1 Billion Brain. Okay. Journey to the Moon. The Authentic Voices of Astronauts. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, just before I forget, yeah, I picked up a Snoopy CD, and it was the music from the 35 quid. The music from the holiday specials. Right, 20 quid. Okay, I should have done this in sort of going up in order, shouldn't I? What's that? 10 quid. Yeah. Okay. What's that? Summer Skies and Golden Sands, 15 quid. Okay, we're sort of stuck around the 20, 15 quid mark here, aren't we? Ooh, 30 quid. Okay. And 10 quid. Yeah, so they're all very affordable here. 20 quid. Lovely. And there we go. Another one. Quick. Very quick there showing that, wouldn't I? 90, hang on, 90 quid. 90, that's gone up a bit. 90 quid. The Mighty Sparrow. And hang on. Oh, it's a bit blurry. Move it back. Move it back. Hang on. I can't. I think it's a big one. I think it's hang on. Let me go outside. Hang on. Rollable Records. 150 quid. The Hollywood Killers. There you go. Goodbye Suicide. Look at that. Okay, so you can get some quite expensive records. I don't know if they're rare. You tell me in the chat. Okay, we'll go here. And 1970s, 80s. Okay. Oh, try not knock anyone over as I'm trundling around. Okay, got some CDs. Now, I have said this before. I do still buy CDs. I do like CDs. I've got an old car. That's why I play them in the car. What we got here? So we got some Beatles, some Lennon, Okay, that's McCartney. Rubber Soul there. What was that? Help. Beatles and Associates. Associates sounds like Famous Listers, doesn't it? What's that? Sabrina. Yeah, I think we all remember her, don't we? Yeah, less about that, the better. Okay. Oh. Let's keep going. Keep going. Keep go. Okay, right. I like the fact that this dealer's actually written the names of the. Oh, hang on. There's an erasure. A Little Respect. Big Train Mix by Phil Legg. Okay. There you go. So I do show a little bit of erasure. So we had that Yazoo thing earlier. Program. And we've had one erasure. I wonder if we can find another erasure. Find another erasure. That's my goal. So, hang on. Pink, what's that? Pink Cadillac. Yellow Magic Orchestra. Now when I was I used to be a scratch DJ.
Funky fresh. Funky fresh. Funky go.
And I used to have that 7-inch that everyone loved. Yellow Magic Orchestra. In fact, I had a 12-inch, actually, thinking about it. Right, let's keep going. Echo and the Bunnymen there, did you see that? Don't know what that was. Oh. Okay, it was Airport 18. Wood Allen. I thought I said Woody Allen for a minute. Wood Allen. I don't know what that is. Right, okay. And remember I said there's always interesting stuff on the walls. And there's always... oh, hello. What's that? Sputnik. Look at that. Get that out. Look at that. 1986. Rare mint. Look at that. Look at that. Rare seal with original sticker. And it's got... Look, check it is sealed. 15 quids. Look at that. I'm a massive fan of the Sputnik. I love it. Look. Look, it's sealed still. I'm having that. I'm having that. Never going to play it. That is going in my little collection. Look at that. And they actually reissued the album recently as a box set with extra discs and stuff. Oh. Oh. That is the find. That is the find of the day for me, that is. And as I said, Greg's always really pleased to see me at these events.
Can you go now?